best way to go is
left or right?
left. Construction. Putting sewer lines. I figured. Uh-oh, Mom's calling.
Hello.
Should I take the fan out of your window?
You don't have to, but you can if you want.
Well, we're kind of air conditioning the outside, aren't we?
Okay, then take it out. I didn't know the air was on.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Out of the clouds, or sunset, you watch it turn orange and go into the clouds beneath you, which is breathtaking. It was beautiful. The pictures don't do it justice. The drive up, you're driving up a mountain. The drive down, driving down a mountain. It's 10,000 feet in the air. The final 3,000 or 4,000, from like 7 to 10, incredibly steep. Nobody told them to put guardrails up there, apparently. Yeah. Very narrow. One lane up, one lane down. I went up for sunset. It's dark on the way. And as I'm driving down, gravity is not your friend. I am not proud to admit this. I was petrified driving down this mountain. You're making blind turns with no guardrails. And what does your car want to do? Speed up. So I'm riding the brakes. I'm that guy, and you got people trying to like zoom down this mountain, and there were a couple opportunities where they have a few shoulders and you can let people go, but here I am, two hands on the wheel, just riding this rental car brakes all the way down the mountain. This is the most terrified I've been in my life driving a car. And you got people like just, woo, like must be locals or they've done it before, just carefree. Again, island time. Everybody's just doing what they want. There's nothing that could ever go wrong. I was terrified. I'm leading like this conga line of people beeping horns behind me. Hey, da-da-da-da-da-da. We're going to make it down alive. And the third thing that we did, and I guess it's kind of embarrassing and maybe people can relate to it. We did 2 different snorkel experiences, which are really cool. But one of them, we had planned to go scuba diving. And I've never gone scuba diving. My wife's never gone scuba diving. You see in like movies and shows, they have you practice in like a hotel pool first. No. We're on the boat. We're in some bay. We get a crash course from a very nice woman. It's not her fault. But she's like talking to us about, here's how you're going to breathe underwater. Here's how you're going to help your eardrums not rupture when you get too low. Here's what you need to do with your left hand and your right hand, and here's how you breathe, and here's how you inflate when you get to the top so that they're throwing a lot at us. We get in the pool, I guess the ocean. We get in the ocean, and I go first, and they have you practice going under, and then practicing breathing, and I wasn't super confident in how well I was doing. My wife goes, and immediately was like, I don't feel comfortable with this. I don't want to panic about how I'm breathing when I get deep into the ocean. So she just immediately like, I'm done. I'm not doing this. Not for me. And I was so relieved that she did, because I could then be like, yeah, you know what? I'm with her. Yeah, I'm not feeling confident. If she would have gone in like a dolphin and just started here we go. I'm going to the bottom of the ocean. We got all kinds of air in the tank. I would have been petrified. I'd have been like, all right. I guess.
So you gotta hang that over her head like, I did that for you. I didn't go scuba diving and snorkeling because of you.
No, we still got to do snorkeling, which, by the way, is the way to go. It's the lazy man's game, as they tell us there. You just like, give you like a little flotation device and the mask. You just paddle around and you see all this beautiful wildlife and all the fish and the turtles. But we were going to do scuba diving, and it was like immediately no. No, not doing it. And the instructor's like, well, hey, don't give up on it. Like, start in a pool next time. I don't know why it was their bright idea to have us begin in the ocean. But yes, I guess I technically chickened out of scuba diving. So I'm pale. I was that bleep hole driving down from the mountain, and I chickened out on scuba diving. Those are 3 embarrassing Hawaii stories for you. I do have a Hawaii-based topic. Actually, it's not really Hawaii-based. It's, I think we can all relate to it. We'll do that in the 4 o'clock hour. 3 o'clock is going to be a lot of football. It's coming up next, 97.1.
Summer is in the air, and your Metro Detroit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealers are celebrating all month long during their Memorial Day sales event. Exceptional lease deals on some of our hottest selling models, like the powerful Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab, the all-new 7-passenger Grand Cherokee L, and a redesigned 2022 Jeep Compass. Plenty of inventory to choose from, or build the vehicle the way you want it and place your order today. Hurry in to a Metro Detroit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealer.
Ideal U is the program that has helped thousands of people lose up to 40 pounds in 40 days eating real food. No shots, no shakes, no prepackaged food. You buy all the food you eat on the program at your local grocery store. Since this program is based on eating real whole foods, they're offering an amazing deal for a limited time. Get $200 in free groceries when you sign up for the program. That's on top of the free body composition analysis you'll receive when you sign up today for a free consultation at idealu.us. A free consultation plus $200 in free groceries is an unbelievable offer. You could be down up to 40 pounds in just 40 days. Ideal U teaches you what foods make you lose weight and how to keep it off. This offer will end any day now, so book today. Get a free body composition analysis and $200 in free groceries when you book a consultation at idealu.us today. That's idealu.us. Results may vary based on physical health and adherence to the program. No weight loss or health guarantees are provided or implied.
One of the things you gotta love about betting your favorite sports, there's always new players, new props, and game props that you like. And what's cool about FanDuel Sportsbook is you can combine prop bets from multiple games and now even multiple sports. It's called Same Game Parlay Plus, and you can only find them on FanDuel. Combine NBA player props that you like with your favorite NHL scores for a chance to score an even bigger payout. If you don't want to build your own same game parlay, check out their popular same game parlay section where you can join the bets other users are jumping on. Last month, over 14,000 customers won a total of $1.1 million during the Bucks at Lakers game. Make sure you make every moment more and download the FanDuel Sportsbook app today. FanDuel Sportsbook is the official partner of 97.1 The Ticket. Must be 21 or over. Present Michigan. First online real money wager only. Refund issued is non-withdrawable cycle rate that expires in 7 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problems, call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help.
If you're looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle, look no further. Hi friends, Bill Dowling here for Dowling Buick GMC in Lake Orion. Each seat fob is given a 172-point inspection. If it doesn't pass muster, we won't sell it. And everyone is also backed by 2 GM limited warranties, one of which covers the powertrain for 6 years, 100,000 miles with 0 deductible. Plus, they also come with roadside assistance, alternate transportation, 2 scheduled maintenance, and more. We have a good selection to choose from. That's Dowling Buick GMC in Lake Orion. Learn more online at GowlingBG.com.
Planet Fitness, home of the judgment-free zone, is the official fitness partner of 97.1.
That's what I figured.
Rock songs that will crank up the good times, featuring songs from Van Halen, The White Stripes, Kid Rock, and more. Search for Tailgate Rock on the Odyssey app.
Yeah, not this one, the next one. That's what I figured.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey station. Jim Costa on 97.1 The Ticket.
All right, people laughing at me. That's fine. That's why I brought it up. I didn't want to be the guy to come back from the honeymoon and just go. And then the other day where we ate lobster on the beach. 97.1, Jim Costa back. Excited to be back. Spent most of the first hour on the Tigers. As depressing a subject as that is, I don't want to make excuses for this team, and I feel like some people are. If you missed it, Odyssey.com rewind, including a couple anecdotes about the Hawaii trip. We're going to do a lot of football this hour. We got some Pistons draft stuff later in the show. We're going to have a good time. I got more than enough. We're taking you to Tigers baseball later on today, if weather permits in Cleveland. Couple ticket texts. Jim, we were in Hawaii 20 years ago. Our tour guide asked if we were from England because we were the lightest people she had ever seen. Yeah, I didn't hear how Valenti and Rico talked about Cabana Costa, but I'm assuming my complexion was part of the running joke. This one says, you're such a... I'm not going to read that. Says, are you afraid of your own shadow? That's from Mike. This one says, I'd rather hear more of your stories than the Tigers. Probably fair. This one says, looking at you on the Odyssey app, I'm surprised you got a partner of any kind. People are very nice to you. What else we got? Cookies. My wife and I went up that mountain. We had a van take us up there for sunrise. Super windy, breathtaking, like you said. Then on the way down, we biked. And maybe it's better. And then says when they got a little further down, they stopped for breakfast. And then the van took them back to their hotel. One of the best excursions they've ever had. So we did sunset. We didn't want to get up too early. If you're on vacation, you don't have to get up super early. People who do the sunrise, yeah, then you on the way down, they have all these little breakfast spots with some great views. And I think we're all caught up. More people making fun of my pale complexion. Good stuff. All right, we're going to talk a lot of football. 3:30, Lions optimism. It's inevitable in the offseason, right? It's always the team not playing that everybody gets excited about. But I think there are some numbers that justify Lions optimism. We'll do that at 3:30. Last couple days, college football has been off the rails, and I love it. I love Saban going at Jimbo. Jimbo going back at Saban. Kirby Smart weighing in on the NIL debate. Oh, it's great. College football coaches are all in their feelings. And it leads to some drama. But I want to take a step back and explain what's actually taking place. The monopoly's ending. Saban has been at the top of college football. And he has been one of the loudest critics of name, image, and likeness. From 2011 to 2020, that whole decade, he finished first or second in recruiting all but 1 year. The 1 year they didn't, they were still top 5. In that same span, he won 5 national titles. He has 6 total available. When he speaks about something being bad for the sport, he speaks from fear. Jimbo's buying players. Is this a new thing in the South? No one's ever bought players. All the bagmen stories are false. No, what's happening is this stuff is above board more so. Now USC is stealing guys. The Texas schools are a bigger threat. Texas A&M with Jimbo Fisher had the #1 class this year. He's buying players. And we're just supposed to believe Saban at 2 didn't do anything nefarious, or all the years he was #1 did nothing nefarious? Because Jimbo Fisher stopped short of outing some of those secrets. Saban is speaking from fear. There's more competition. Competition is scary to people who have a monopoly the way Saban has had. It's really great when the system is set up in a way where you get all the best players. It's a little scarier when Miami starts buying players and Texas A&M is buying players and USC is throwing out some money to make some deals happen. I'm sorry, not officially. It's through third parties. But it's one of those things where you have Nick Saban upset. Kirby Smart, the reigning national champion, saying recruiting decisions shouldn't come down to the highest bidder. Kirby, when you take a job, is money a factor? Kirby, when you took the Georgia job, was salary a factor? Absolutely. Compensation should be a factor for the college athletes and where they're picking. Absolutely should be. What kind of idiot wouldn't factor in compensation? And that comes in a variety of forms, right? Could be location, could be perks. But for a lot of people, it also includes the take-home pay. College athletes are adults with bills, expenses, and more importantly, a skill set that's valued. They should be getting paid. It should be above board. It shouldn't be scummy suitcases in dark alleys. It should be more like it is now. Is it perfect? No. But it's a much better system than previously. And the people who are most upset about it, the coaches who are taking advantage of the old system. That's what's taking place. 248-539-9797. I don't know what you think of name, image, and likeness, if you think it's good or bad for the sport. I know the transfer portal is part of this as well. But I think it's good for college sports. I think the game has become about a handful of teams. 14 playoff, and really it's 2 or 3 most years that people say are cut above. I'd love to see the talent spread out a little more. I'd love to see Alabama. You can go out and buy guys, but other people are going to be buying guys too. And you might not get all the best players. USC might become a player again. The U might become a player again. The state of Texas might start to generate real contenders again. And you're still going to have a great Bama team. But it's going to be more balanced and competitive, which is scary to Nick Saban. Remember when Jim Harbaugh started doing satellite camps? And the South nearly erupted. How dare they come into our backyard? These are against the rules. They were threatened. Now, Harbaugh took forever to finally win a Big Ten title and make a playoff, but it goes to show you that you don't even have to beat them for them to feel threatened, because they know they have a good thing going. They have a monopoly on the best players in the sport. Some of that is geographic. Some of that has been they've been, taking care of players under the table. Now it's got to come to light. Now more parties are involved. Now there's more competition. Hey, Nick Saban, sorry, I just don't buy it when you say, oh, we have an imbalance issue. Yeah, you're the imbalance issue. If you want college football to be more balanced, Nick Saban needs to stop taking in so many good players. Something tells me he doesn't want to do that. The sport's imbalanced. Great, then you need to stop winning. I'm sorry, when he says it, I can't do anything with it. 248-539-9797. Some of this college football stuff the last couple days just kind of perked my interest. I don't know if other people had a thought. Texter says your take on NIL is the best you've ever had. Thank you. It says the ones that have been dominating are getting mad because things are going to change. My fear as a Michigan fan is that Michigan will think they're above it, even though they have some of the deepest pockets from a ton of boosters. They're going to choose to take the high road. I hope they embrace it and dethrone these under-the-radar cheaters. Rob the DoorDasher. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Big Ten territory, I can't imagine Ohio State's going to sit by. I know